Deep within the heart of the Amazon rainforest, where sunlight barely pierces the thick canopy and every shadow hides a threat, three mercenary explorers, David, Harry, and Frederick, embark on a dangerous mission to find the mythical Emerald Skull of Kax'il. Known to local legends as a cursed artifact, the skull is said to be guarded by a forgotten tribe and creatures that no outsider has ever survived. With only a torn, water-stained map and vague whispers from villagers, the trio sets out, driven by greed, glory, and the promise of untold riches. The journey begins on foot, hacking through thick vines and wading through waist-deep swamps. Strange animal cries echo around them, and every night, the jungle seems to close in tighter. After days of exhausting travel, they reach a wide, slow-moving river. Dark, silent, and still. It's the River of Teeth, according to the map, said to be haunted by the spirits of intruders and infested with black piranhas. With no other option, the team builds a makeshift raft from nearby logs and vine ropes. As they float into the current, the jungle watches, silent and waiting. At night, the forest becomes a chorus of unsettling sounds. On the second night, under a crescent moon, the raft rocks slightly, and David, half asleep, hears a splash. By morning, Frederick is gone. There's no sign of struggle, no blood, only his backpack floating near the edge of the raft. Panic sets in. Was it the piranhas? Did he fall? Or was he pushed? David and Harry argue, trust fraying fast, but they push forward. Midway through the river, their raft hits something hard beneath the surface, sharp wooden spikes. It wasn't an accident. The raft begins to break apart, and the two barely swim ashore, coughing and bruised. On land, they find strange markings on trees, symbols they can't read, and spears embedded in the earth. Someone is watching them. That night, the twist reveals itself. As they try to rest, a blur of motion erupts from the trees. David is struck with a dart, paralyzed. Harry flees but is captured soon after. They wake up surrounded by members of a hidden tribe, painted warriors with glowing green eyes, their skin marked with emerald dust. The Emerald Skull isn't a treasure to them. It's sacred, part of a ritual that must be completed every century to maintain balance between nature and spirit. The ritual demands a sacrifice, and the skull only reveals itself to the worthy. To their shock, Frederick is alive, standing with the tribe. He betrayed them. He had made contact before the expedition, promising to deliver a sacrifice in exchange for his life and a share of the treasure. His plan was to offer Harry, but the tribe has other ideas. The final test begins. Harry and David are taken deep into a jungle chamber filled with traps, swinging blades, pressure plates, and collapsing floors. Only one may reach the altar alive. David sacrifices himself, saving Harry at the last second from a spear trap, pushing him through the final gate. Inside the chamber, the Emerald Skull glows atop a stone pedestal, humming with ancient energy. Harry, bloodied and broken, reaches for it, but the moment he lifts it, the jungle shakes, and visions flood his mind. Images of all those who died for the skull. The skull is not a reward, but a curse. Now bonded to it, Harry must remain and protect it forever, becoming part of the tribe that guards it. The story ends with a new group of mercenaries arriving years later, armed with tech and greed, guided by rumors and a familiar torn map, this time passed on by Frederick. And in the shadows of the jungle, Harry watches them approach, his eyes now glowing green like the others. The cycle is about to begin again.